Dearest gentle listener, whispers abound once more, for the doors of the No Fame podcast have reopened, admitting a most intriguing company of certifiably non-famous souls. Though their reputations may be modest, their flair for drama, danger, and questionable romance is anything but. This evening's diversion returns us to Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition and the perilous campaign of Silvistead, a wild odyssey where tempers flare, loyalties tremble, and fate is decided with scandalous unpredictability. Presiding over it all is Patrick, our dungeon master, who smiles warmly while quietly arranging chaos with impeccable manners. Arrayed beneath his watchful eye are the following souls of questionable judgment and undeniable flair. Josh, dazzling as Velum Gloomwhisper, a sword-wielding bard whose charm may prove deadlier than any blade. Sinéad, fearsome and fascinating as Arlette Little, a barbarian walking the path of the beast, where civility is but a suggestion. And Justin, portraying the enigmatic Wyatt Hargraves, a warlock bound to powers best discussed in hushed tones. One can only wonder what alliances shall fracture, what secrets shall be revealed, and who, if anyone, will emerge unscathed. This author can hardly wait to tell you. Yours truly, Lady Whistledown. All right, it's my turn again. Previously on Silvistead, Velum, Arlette, and Wyatt proceeded to promenade into the castle. No, I don't have anything actually prepared for that. Our scandalous debutantes, as Kai so helpfully put it. You guys broke into a castle. The castle. After
less of breaking in, more of walking in.
Yeah, strolled.
Okay, sure. Our Arlette and the Doodlies are trespassing, yo, and you're here investigating the green lights that you were told have been seen coming from the castle occasionally, in the hopes of finding out what is going on. You've entered into the king's castle. You find yourselves in the courtyard, and there's currently no sign of much movement in here. Let me bring up that picture real quick for myself. I'm going to imagine that you guys are just stood up at the inside of the front gate, which you didn't enter through. You came in through like one of the servants' entrances on the side of the castle. And so behind you is the massive double doors with the tiny man-sized door built into it. And ahead of you, inside of this open courtyard, is kind of like a 3-foot high block wall surrounding a very lovely garden. You can see it's manicured. The trees and the bushes are all arrayed in a very specific pattern, and you can tell this has been meticulously cared for a very long time. There's a small hut just in to the right of the main little entrance to this garden area, where it looks like it almost looks like a ticket booth or something. It looks like someone would be there to greet people as they're coming in. There's banners around, nothing with any words or on it, mostly just like colorful celebration style things. You can see I think like a lot of tools and just things left around as if people were in the middle of some kind of an event here and just went somewhere else. There's it's not like, like garbage all over the place or anything like that, but you can see some people have just left bags of items around. It looks like a big group of people congregated here and then went elsewhere. Like someone else is going to clean this up later. Inside of the garden here, you can see to the left is a staircase going up to a second tier of which is still open to the air and the sky above. Underneath it, the garden continues underneath this second level, but up on the second level of this, you can see there's more trees up there. This is a multi-level garden that has been built directly into the castle itself. Up to the left, where the staircase goes up, you can see there's a bit of a level off area there that seems to go towards other doors, other areas. And to the right, it looks like the garden continues off past a wall that it comes down to the floor of the first floor here, and you can see in the upper section of that wall that's to your right, there's a lot of not like arrow slit thin, but very thin stained glass windows, and there's a lot of them. To your immediate right, you can see the courtyard goes off into kind of like a stable area. All of the doors here seem to be shut. There's no animals out and about, but it's very quiet here. Besides the bit of the wind rustling through the trees, you can see a few birds flitting about, and you can hear the occasional sound of horses or other animals in the stable off to the right hand side there.
So which direction would have been the one that we
the one you came from would have been to your left. So
okay,
to your immediate left, you can see there's a well in the center of this like smaller courtyard area that is not open to the sky. There's something built over this lower area here, and you guys came in through a series of corridors down there that seemed to be like servant living areas, and you didn't really explore a whole lot there, but that was the general vibe, as the door there like just led out into a random area within the outer garden.
Got it. And is there anyone like in our immediate area that's wandering around or that would notice us from where we are right now?
There doesn't seem to be anybody around, no.
Wyatt's going to look at everyone else. Well, that's weird. No one's really around.
You can see there's a well in the center of this smaller courtyard area that is not open to the sky. There's something built over this lower area here, and you guys came in through a series of corridors down there that
Yeah, but all this stuff is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we think? Some big celebration or?
It's a little airy because it's almost like walking into like what looks to be a very well-to-do small town and finding it empty.
There are noises coming from the stable.
Yeah, you can hear animals there.
Okay, Arlette's gonna wander towards the stable.
Follow.
Sure. What would you like to do down towards the stable area? You can see there's like 4 big doors that open off to the side. Not quite as big as the big gate now, but definitely big enough for for horses to go through. Most of them, and one of them is bigger again, probably for a carriage or other things to be able to go through to the inside. And there's a man door there as well. When you get up, are you going right up to the door of this place?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
Poke my head in.
You open it up and you look in. There's quite a lot of horses here. I'd say probably somewhere around 20 at the first glance here. There's a kind of like a medieval garage area off to the left as you open up the door and look in here. To your right is where all of the horses are, and off to the left there's you can see one really grand, massive, absolutely unnecessary carriage, gilded, definitely belongs to the royal family. That's in the back, and there's 3 other smaller, well-to-do carriages here. Everything is neat and tidy. There's no mess. It looks as if people are taking care of this place, but they're not here at the moment. You can hear some of the horses eating.
All right, I'll just like close the door and turn back to Wyatt. Nobody in there either.
Velum,
Horses though.
Velum, are you here?
I'm here.
Jesus, Velum. Why is your breath
Velum's
so warm?
weird whispers.
Velum's
Who's the weird one now?
Whatever. This is odd. This is weird, right?
Yeah, very weird. Why would they guard this place and then have nobody be in here?
Mm-hmm.
It's like a facade of power.
Where did the green light come from? Did
You
they
weren't
tell us
told
where
specific-
within?
you
There,
weren't told
just within the castle
specifically.
grounds.
Yeah. If you're standing up at the man door to go into the stables here, to your immediate left there is a small corridor that goes down and past what essentially is another building that's part of this massive structure. It just looks like an alleyway and access to the back of this separate little building here, but the building itself seems to be a blacksmith. There's a rather large stone archway over the front here, and you can see anvils and forge and everything in there. The forge is lit and is going. Not a massive fire, but it is lit.
And no one inside of the forge?
Not that you can see or hear at the moment.
Any projects left still heated around the forge?
Give me an investigation check.
Give me a projects check.
Yeah.
Arts
Investigation.
and crafts.
Great at that. 8.
8.
Yeah.
No, but it looks like this metal rod, if you heated it up, you probably could make a fucking nice sword out of this.
You see this metal rod lift into the air and get put into the fire.
No, we simply don't have the time.
Oh, but come on.
Have you ever blacksmithed anything in your life?
Look at these hands, and I hold up my invisible hands. You tell me.
I'm going to say no.
You're not wrong.
I have more faith in Arlette, to be honest, doing that. Got the muscles.
I was at least friends with the town blacksmith, I guess.
Yeah, there we go. Way more qualified.
All right, fine. I'll just fine. You know what? I'll abandon my project before I get started, just for you guys.
We can come back to it.
Yeah, you know what? I always try to do new hobbies, and you guys always talk me out of them.
I didn't talk you out of
Maybe
cooking.
you'd be more into like
You
making
tried to.
wire, so you could string an instrument instead of like making a whole sword.
That's a good idea.
Okay. You know what? You're right. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Should we go to the garden or just head into the castle?
Well, I'm confused that no one is around at all. Like, I'm wondering if the green flashes that were reported, people were being, I don't know, struck by them and transported out of here somewhere, right?
Yeah.
Maybe they figured out how to control them and they did it on purpose.
Yeah, or maybe there's something wrong with this world and they're all jumping ship.
Sounds like something rich people would do.
Yeah, right?
Sorry, Velum. Have you
No.
figured out if your parents are still in town?
No, I have not.
Well,
we haven't even gone that way.
They're not your parents, to be fair, so.
Right. That would be awkward.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. So I guess no worries, really.
Yeah, could be worse.
I mean, well, this could be a great little therapy session. Get anything off your mind.
I get to try it out.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, you know what? You're right. That could be very cathartic.
Yeah.
Although they didn't really do anything wrong.
It's true.
It was really more me than
You don't know that for sure.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
What if they're worse here?
Yeah. Okay. I could kill my parents.
Shit.
No, wait.
Are my parents still alive?
Ooh,
We do not have time.
That's a far walk. I'm
They're
not
so
against
far
it.
away, yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it is a ways away. And the forest is weird.
I heard there's a fleshy portal that goes almost there.
Gross.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take the lightning portal.
Good call. Do we want to go check out the garden since we're outside?
Yeah, sure.
I feel like if I was
Let's
a kid,
go.
I'd be chilling in a garden.
Yeah, probably.
Fresh grapes and all,
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd know.
Yeah, totes.
Arlette is so country bumpkin.
I don't think I've ever had a grape.
Well, you're missing out. They are very good. You might have had raisins. They're not so good grapes.
Oh, probably.
I
yeah.
disagree.
Oh, I will fight you on this so hard.
I love a raisin.
Same.
big raisin fan over here.
When I was a kid, I found out, and I found out that raisin in French was grape, and that grape in French was raisin.
Oh.
That was from a candy wrapper, so I could be wrong. I never looked up the official thing, but I was convinced that French was just like the opposites or like similar things in English for a long time when I was like probably 7 or something. I always used to look at things and think, what would that be in French, I wonder? Just thinking it would be another English word that was somehow slightly related,
different.
but different. Yeah. Like maybe a pickle is cucumber, but a cucumber is pickle.
Mm. And not your cat.
Muffins?
Pickles?
So where would you like to go from here?
To the garden for
the
grapes. Not
And the
not
grapes.
actually for grapes. Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we can have a couple of grapes, probably.
Hey, if they're there, I guess.
You walk back over to the garden. There's a slight difference in the stonework in the floor coming from the center of the main gate that is lined up perfectly with the entrance to this garden here. And as you enter in, you get struck with this feeling of calmness. Like it's suddenly seems slightly brighter, nicer. Just you kind of get this chill summer day vibe all of a sudden. And you can look around, it's empty here as well. There's benches. It's very much so a city park like setting. But there's like raised vegetable gardens around. You can see another well just down a little distance along this main pathway here. And just before that well is a path that goes off to meet up with the stairs that lead upstairs. That lead up, I guess. If you look over to your left, upstairs looks to be it continues on with the same level or the same kind of style of the lower area here. And but from where you are in the garden now, you look up to the right hand side, and it's not just the windows that are the stained glass windows. You can see this side looks a little bit more ornate. It still ties in with the same vibe of the rest of the castle, but it seems a little newer. And I mean, this is coming from, I feel like Velum would notice these subtle changes more than Arlette and Wyatt, but it's not so subtle that you all wouldn't pick up on it. It's kind of like, oh, the bricks here or the masonry here looks cleaner, newer. No signs of any recent work or anything. It just looks newer than the rest of the castle here.
That's the addition. It's the new part, just so you guys know. And I point invisibly again because I keep forgetting I'm invisible.
Well, he's going to swipe around with his hand. Velum, wherever you are, can you do the thing with the... take a look around. This thing. The eyes.
Oh,
the eye
like
thing.
the mage eyes thing?
Yeah.
Yeah? I mean, you can do it too, but all right.
I forget how to do
I'll
it.
blink really hard and open them up to see if I can see any magical sight things.
Usually when you do this, you get this, like even in an area where there's no large amount of magic going on, you get this, like, lower level latent magic that just seems to be in everything, especially in like anything natural. And you expect to see that, but you don't see that at all. Nothing here appears to be magical in any way, shape, or form, to the point where it's kind of suspicious. It looks like someone is trying really hard to make it look like there's no magic here, to the point of like, all I can think on is in an episode of the new season of Dexter where one bathroom is cleaned better than the others, and that's how the police are like, something happened here. And that's the vibe that I'm going for, and I don't know how else to describe it. They used oxygen bleach to clean the magic off here or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Wyatt, have you seen the street play Rexter?
No, I haven't.
It's almost like they've over-cleaned this garden. There's like they anti-magicked it all.
Oh, it's going to look at Arlette. Who, these rich folk out here cleaning gardens? That's wild.
The dirt's supposed to be here. And I mean, to a more pertinent point, the magic's supposed to be here. This is nature, right?
Right.
I'd also like to reiterate that, at least from where you're from, no one even thinks magic is a thing, to the point where someone who does have magic doing this it seems like they're putting in an awful lot of effort for absolutely nothing. It's like, why are you trying to hide something that nobody else can would even be able to see is here?
So who do we know knows about magic? The Royals.
Nova.
Yep.
Nova.
Treesus. Red Eye.
Jesus.
Red Eye.
So
Us.
that all those siblings. that they said.
I would
And
imagine Harker.
the guards,
Yeah, the
like
guards
these
probably.
royal people going around chasing the green light,
Yeah,
must
gotta be.
Mhm.
understand something.
Yeah.
It's too many people. It doesn't help.
Why would they?
You also, when you first came here, you went to go in through the front door, and I can't remember which one.
Yeah,
you did.
it-
Yeah, it was
Walked
me.
through
That's
and
why I'm
It ruined
visible
the
now.
yeah, which is wild again because who would have anything magic on them to?
negate at all.
Yeah, why would they have this? It
Maybe
doesn't
they're
make any sense. It's
afraid
like
of
locking your
something.
door in the 90s.
Do we still have a
town.
Do we still have a way to contact Nova?
Oh, the book was like ruined last time we
Yeah,
looked at
yeah.
it.
Yeah, the book got ruined. Okay.
Well, the book was leaking ink the last time that Velum took it out.
I mean, I pull it out again when Arlette says to be a way of contacting Nova. Shit, it's invisible.
I guess we'll never know.
I can set it. I don't know how invisibility works. Can I set it down
Yeah,
and it
you can
becomes
put it
visible?
down.
I feel
think.
like you could set it down or hand it off.
Oh, a book.
I had it off to Arlette and not Wyatt.
Because I picture it, you just throw it at Wyatt, expecting him to just catch it and just fucking hits him in the head. Fucking Velum! Ow!
Here's the book. Here's the quill pen I've been using to write in it as well.
Wyatt, like,
Yeah, just an arrow dart coming at your head.
Velum, with your mage sight still open, as you hand this off to Arlette, even while it's still invisible, you can see the magic in your hand and you can see the magic in the book. When you hand it off to Arlette and it becomes visible once again, you can see ink stains around the majority of it, but it's not actively leaking and does seem to be at least mostly dry.
Ooh. That's either a really good sign or a really bad sign.
It's got to be one or the
Well-
other.
Only one way to find out. Arlette opens it up and writes, "You up?"
Yes.
You had to look a bit to find a page that isn't totally covered in ink. It's like a book of black construction paper at this point. But as you go through, you find a page with a bit of white on it, and just dip the quill into a still wet section, and you write it, and it disappears.
Hey, that's a good sign, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope so.
It isn't as smooth as the last time as you remember it being. It's almost like it dries up and starts to crumble for a second before it becomes liquid again and soaks into the page.
Nothing back? No? Okay.
Damn.
Nothing back.
We're left on red.
I'll just keep it open. Where do you guys want to go?
Upstairs?
Wait, should Velum hold? Wait, no, invisible. Well,
I mean, I could come out of invisibility.
No,
There
it's
doesn't
fine.
feel like a lot of people here, but
well, it's up to you, I suppose. Well, here's the thing. Well, like, what our goals really were to try to get some more information on the king, or find a secret repository of ancient knowledge in a library of some kind,
or
That
get
would
hold
be
of
in
the
the castle.
rebellion.
or the rebellion. I feel like the rebellion wouldn't be in here, right? They were kind of. I felt like more of an
No,
error.
but I feel like we were like gonna like leave a mark and be like, "Look, we're super cool.
Yeah, we
Let's
did that.
join you because we can." Did we?
Yeah, we mopped the floor with those knights outside.
That was like 4 guys.
Yeah, I feel like it's not every day 4
Yeah.
knights get.
I mean,
you know.
fair. I was kind of thinking like
Ping pong match was, I
Yeah.
think,
Yeah.
exceptional.
fair. I will give you that. It was a great showing.
Yeah.
My thought was like we just like start throwing magic around the castle, maybe bring down a parapet or something, and
Yeah.
look,
Well, we
Check
should
it
check
out.
the parapet for secret libraries before we destroy it.
Yeah, we're here, right? So we might as well. One in Rome. Okay.
Yeah. Where's that?
Let's go find Secret Repository of Logic, Magic books.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, head up to the second floor, or should we just wander in through another door and see where we're at?
Start on the bottom, work up.
We could do that.
Sure. Yeah. Let's go.
Wonder now about the
find a door
newer
in.
Velum. Why would you think that they would expand upwards for the castle? Made not enough space with all this room that they have down here? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's a sign of status.
Mm.
My house is bigger than yours.
I don't really have a house.
And even when it's bigger than yours, I can make
I
it
was
even
waiting
bigger.
for it.
Yeah.
Kind of live in a sewer type situation.
Yeah, and they will not let you forget that.
Yeah. Well, that's okay.
Sewers are big, though.
Yeah, I'm not...
It smell like shit a little bit, but...
we clean up, all right?
I didn't say you smell like shit. I said the sewer smells like shit.
Yeah, but in our little area, it's fine. Anyway.
So you're going underneath the second tier of the garden to look about underneath on the first level?
I think so.
Yeah.
As you go underneath the second level of garden here, the garden down here is still thriving. It doesn't seem like anything down here is being affected by what should be a lot less light getting to the plants underneath here. There's but it gets pretty dark to the point where there's still lamps lit around in like the innermost section that's covered over by the second level. There is a wall to the back here that is just nothing but a wall. So to your left, you can see there is a couple of doors, 3 doors off to your left here. Each of the doors look similar, but there's it looks like it's just as they were fixed or updated over the years, they changed styles slightly. And then off to the right, it's there's just one singular door. The garden in this area is a bit more grown in. The doorways here are slightly more hidden, but you can tell by the area of grass like around the actual paths themselves that this is a well-traveled area of the castle. There's more of the grass is given way to just has been ripped up from all of the movement around here. It's still a very tidy garden. It just seems like they've allowed the grass to be worn away. The doors to the left, there's no signs or anything like that, but there are windows in each of them, and the door to the leftmost, the window off to the side of that, you can see lamplight coming from inside of it that you can't see in.
Oh, well, that's a sign of something.
It's not that it's barred off in any way like that. It's just the windows are frosted in this one, but there is a flickering telltale sign of lamplight.
Well, there is a surefire way for us to check out what's in there, but it's risky. Well, actually, less risky if maybe Velum has a poke about. But being the
maybe we.
Yeah.
Should we go in a door that looks less used?
We could do that. Safer bet.
I mean,
It's
high
up to you,
risk, high
Velum.
reward. I'm already up against the door with the light coming out from underneath. Like,
We see the door.
We have no way to stop you or know what you're doing.
yeah, the door. Yeah, just a slow turn. Yeah, I'm gonna open that door.
Sure.
Nice and slow though, like a breeze pushed it open.
I like to imagine you make that sound.
Yeah, 100%.
You open it up. There's a wooden like desk, more like a bar to your left as you enter here, with a deep, rich wood wall to your right. You can see that there's it's like a small reception area type of thing. There's a couple of chairs behind this desk here, and there's a few books on the counter here. The singular lamp has been left lit here on the desk itself, and behind you can see a lot of pigeonholes and a lot of like smaller cubbies and shelves and things that are filled with letters and parchments and scrolls and things. Just it seems like a paperwork kind of area in here, and there is there's a door behind the desk itself, and then there is another door like slightly to your left as you come in on the far side of the room. On either side of that, there are two big windows as well, and you can see just barely past it that there's a big open room beyond it. It's dark and unlit, but you get the feeling of it having a larger area on the other side of it.
I send Arlette a voicemail and say, "All good, come on in."
Let's go, Wyatt.
All
And
right.
you'll see me shuffling through papers at the back looking for today's date or any date.
In the back of the desk area?
Yeah, like you said, it's like a reception. You said there's like cubby holes in the back with like mail and all that stuff. I just want to see if like I want to try and figure out how like was this left today? Is there something that indicates that somebody's been here recently?
Sure.
We know where the date is.
You start you start kind of quickly going through these, and you find some things that look like personal letters or more like business like letters. You can tell that they're arranged by names of people. You don't know who none of them are familiar to you. But as you start going through them, you can see they're loosely in the order of the date, but none of it kind of lines up with what you would expect it to be. And you don't actually give me an investigation check.
Yeah, and I'm good at these.
Let's go.
15.
15.
Yeah.
There's enough of them with the year written on it that it is the year you would expect it to be.
All right. These
Or
are
at least
written
it seems
this
to be.
year.
Oh, 1998. Great.
1992. It's still safe to keep your doors unlocked in rural towns.
As Arlette and Wyatt walk in, a third guard walks in as Wyatt. It's also a guard now.
Okay, perfect. What would you guys like to do? There is the door behind the desk, which is close to Velum, who you can't see, and then there is the slightly bigger door in between these big windows that leads into what seems to be a large open space that is not lit up.
Can Wyatt take a look through the windows to the bigger space?
Sure. There seems to be like a series of wooden shelves in a row. You can't see what's on them, but give me a perception check.
Technically not bad at this. That's a 12.
A 12. As you're looking, you can see very faint, what are they called? Like lanterns on. They seem to be like evenly spaced about that are lit, but very, very lowly to the point where it's like you have to be looking in the same area for a long while to see that there's a lamp there that hasn't been turned up. It's like it's almost like the lights are turned off in here. It's they're just a dull red glow that you have to focus to see.
Not really much of anything.
There definitely is a wide open area in here.
Seems like a big spot.
Except for the shelf.
Except for the shelf.
Is the door behind me locked?
Are you going to open it?
Yeah, I'm going to check the handle.
The handle moves freely.
You guys see the door slowly creak open.
Oh? That's either someone coming in or it's Velum.
Do you make that noise?
No.
Wyatt shoots.
As you open up the door, give me a perception check.
Is it like 5 guys fall out into a fight?
Serve you burgers and peanuts.
9. Oh wait, perception?
Yeah.
9. Yeah.
Sick.
You're kind of focused on the fact that the door is not creaking. You're opening up this very slowly, and you can tell, goddamn, they're doing some maintenance in this building. This is smooth as butter.
There's some WB-40 on these hinges. That's for sure.
Wow, impressive.
You hear the sound of bees.
I've never
Just
seen
honey.
I've never seen a door that didn't creak.
That's what money gets you.
Wild.
As you open up the door enough to look in, you can see there is there's someone sitting down. There's a small fireplace that's lit inside of this room. As soon as you see movement, there's like a rocking chair that someone's sitting in, moving very slowly. You can tell that there is someone sat in the chair, but you can't tell what they're doing. And as soon as you catch sight of movement, your hand stops from opening it fully.
I cast Velum's voicemail and I whisper, "There's somebody in here," to Arlette again.
I thought you were going to do it to the person in the chair.
No, that would be funny though.
That would be terrifying. Hearing there's somebody in here. Where? Jesus.
No, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna let Arlette know that there's somebody in this door.
Arlette's gonna back up over to Wyatt by the other door then.
Oh, you're going to back up by the door with the windows on either side of it?
The one to the larger.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna move to near Wyatt.
Okay.
Because I feel like I'm large and clanky and noisy.
I will. Fuck it. All in. I will see if I can slip through the crack of the door that I made to get closer to this person.
Okay. Stealth check.
Wait, can I respond to the voicemail?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'll go back to Wyatt. You're not going in, right? Right? Right?
We see the door open a little bit more. With advantage from invisibility?
Oh, I didn't. Do I get advantage from
I don't know. I was asking.
I mean, I got a 32, so I don't know if I need it. But...
Jesus.
Jesus
they don't
Christ.
seem to notice.
What is this, your armor class?
Yeah. That was a good roll. Yeah, I'm gonna. I'll sneak in further into this room to see if I can get a look at this person in the rocking chair. and see if I can determine who or what they are.
Sure. You walk in. This seems to be like a mix between an office and a break room kind of deal. You can see over in the fireplace, there's like an area for, I guess, a cauldron to be placed in there, or like kettles hung up across a very nicely made, what is it called? Like wrought iron bars that are there. Very finely detailed in areas with a lot of curves and designs built into them that are just like very superfluous for what this is intended for. But the cauldron itself is not hung up in the fireplace at the moment. The person is sat down in one of two rocking chairs. There's a like a very heavy looking quilt over their lap, and they're reading a book and just slowly rocking. And as you come around the side, you can see this is a little old lady. She has a pair of spectacles just on the edge of her nose, looking down.
I don't recognize this little old lady at all. She doesn't look like an old version of Nova.
Give me a history check. I'll tell you straight up no for that one.
No? Oh, okay.
It's
9.
84 years.
9. No, she doesn't. She barely even. Is this a woman?
Okay. I've had two
wasn't
thoughts.
in that one. It's a woman,
Yeah.
but it's, you don't recognize her.
My first thought, and this isn't what I'm doing yet, is to sit in the other rocking
I knew
chair.
it. I
just start
fucking knew it.
rocking next to her.
As soon as I seen you smiling, I was like, Velum's gonna sit in the other rocking chair.
I was thinking about it. No, I'm going to send another voicemail and be like, it's just some old lady in a rocking chair. You guys are guards. You come in and talk to her. That way I don't give her a heart attack. I don't know if that's 25 words or not, but
Whatever. As long as you're not harping on in the message.
yeah.
I would also mention that there is another door in here. It's a small space, but it's not, and it's full of stuff, but it's not cramped. It's just, this is a very lived in area, but it's definitely a mix of work and relaxation area. And sorry, why you were saying?
Wyatt's going to look at Arlette. Actually, since Velum used the message, Wyatt's going to message back to Velum. Does this, and like hold up a finger to Arlette as in like 1 minute, does this help us accomplish our goals? Like, should we, this feels like that's like the mail lady, right? Should we just skedaddle? Is this going to help us, do you think?
I mean, it's the first person we've seen just so quietly into my hand in the corner. Yeah.
With a 32, you could probably scream that.
Good. I'll be like, yeah, this is like the first person we've seen here.
Wyatt's going to look
and
at...
I think we can overpower her if we need to.
Wildly rude. Wyatt's going to look at Arlette and cast Wyatt's Weird Whispers again. Velum wants us to go talk to some old lady that's in there.
Yeah, if we go in, you better lead. Old ladies don't seem to like me.
Well, that's weird. I figured you'd be like old ladies would flock to you.
I think I pissed them off.
Oh, like a crow or something. They all remember and they all talk about it. Okay.
That makes a lot of sense. I've never been able to figure it out.
Yeah, I know.
Arlette's a young cardinal with the old crows.
Wyatt'll walk to the door that they just came in, and like loudly like, there's no creaking. Door opens. Door closes with a little force, and then like, not stomping, but making it obvious that he's in the room, and like walks to the back door and like does a very gentle little knock on the door. Hello?
Velum, as you hear the door out there close and the boots coming in, you see the old lady. She folds up her book and
folds it.
off
Jesus, she's strong as fuck.
Closes her book. She rips a phone book in half.
Oh shit, we made a
Brother.
You've come to the wrong place, brother.
I'm gonna turn you into a pretzel.
It's actually Hulk Hogan dressed up in a shitty Spirit Halloween costume of himself.
Yeah.
No, she closes her book, lays it on a table off to the side of the chair, and gets up and one moment.
Yes, yeah, take your time.
See, she kind of fixes her glasses and folds up her cardigan around her and walks out with her arms across, and it's like, oh my God. She's kind of talking to herself. She opens the door. I thought I closed that. And, so, oh, yes, my dearie. I didn't think I'd be seeing anyone around.
Yes,
For a while at least.
Yeah, we were just coming in from the city. We're on patrol all day out there. Not a lot of people around.
No, of course not, dear. Is there something wrong out in the city? How come you're back?
Yeah, we had to take care of some wild bandits. You know, they were.
Oh, dearie me.
Yeah, not only were they strong, but they were also handsome and talented. So it took a long time to deal with the whole situation.
Oh no, they're handsome and sexy.
They're the ones that were meant to be executed, but you know.
Oh my! I heard about all that commotion. That's unsettling.
Yeah.
Is there anything I can help you with, dearie? Oh, sorry. There's two of you.
Yes. Yeah, oh, yeah. Colleague over here.
Three.
Yeah. He doesn't talk much. Kind of the strong, silent type. You know. Well. We must have missed a memo. Where's everyone gone to for the day?
Oh, they're up in the church at the moment.
Oh, of course, yes, the church.
But why are you coming into the office here? Did you need to go? Are you looking for some? Did you have to do some research about them bandits or something?
Yes, we did. Yeah, we definitely need to do a little bit of research. Has any mail come in for nights at all? Anything come in for us?
Just give me a moment.
Yes.
Give me a luck check.
Take your time, my dear. We're not in any rush. Just luck. 17. Pretty good.
1738. She's like, "Hey, what's up? Hello." And
what is happening?
I don't know. My brain is fucked. She
Patrick's having a stroke of genius.
She turns around and starts rooting through some of the pigeonholes there behind, and takes out a bunch of them tied together with twine, probably like 30-ish letters, and she hands it over to you. You're not the usual fella, but one of ye are supposed to come and get this every day anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, he died, unfortunately.
No.
Yeah, the bandits.
Oh no.
Yeah.
My God.
Yeah, we're gonna have a couple of drinks for him tonight.
Is there a collection going?
I haven't started one. Maybe if you put out a little cup and write a little note.
Oh yes,
that'd be nice.
That's just the thing.
Yeah.
Well, if you need to go in, the lights are turned down, but I can go turn them up for you so you can see your way around.
Oh, you can tell me, and I can do it for you, and you can.
Oh, it's no trouble, dearie, no trouble. Right. And she walks over from behind the desk and goes over and opens up the door into the large area. You see her just kind of disappear into the darkness for a moment off to the left, and then there's a moment where you can see shapes start to form in the darkness beyond, and the gas lamps that you could see from before come to life over a few seconds here, and there is a vast library here. There's
like it's Arlette.
I guess
Be cool.
almost 2 stories in height here, probably like 15 feet or so ceilings, with just wraparound books on the other side, with areas cut out for these gas lamps to stick out through the shelving, and then shelves in the center as well. Very, very well stocked and organized. There's no blank spaces that you can see. There's actually a cart down in between one of the alleys here where you can see a vast array of books just stacked up, and looks like someone was moving things around. It's a massive library in here.
Lovely.
Arlette wants to turn her mage sight on. She was getting suspicious of the woman. She's going to do a quick glance at the woman, but now she just wants to turn her mage sight on the library.
Okay. Give me an arcane check.
Okay. Nat 1.
No. Tragic.
You try to activate that mage sight that you have, and you feel it come into effect, but you remember what Velum said about not seeing anything at all, and nothing jumps out at you.
Okay.
Wyatt's going to hand the letters to Arlette. There you go. You were waiting on some of these, weren't you?
Yeah. Thanks.
There's a fine
Starts
heft to these.
Haven't been around in a while to collect them. Great. Well, yeah, we're going to take a poke around to see if we can find out any information. There's some research that we've been meaning to do, but, you know, short-staffed, and we're always out in the city running errands.
Yes, I understand. We're a bit short-staffed here these days as well. I'll be in the office back there if you need me. Just give me a shout.
Yes, my dear, we will. Yeah, thank you. So, sorry, what was your name, my love?
Agatha.
Agatha. I must have forgot. I'm sorry, but I'm so bad with names, honestly.
Oh, there's no problem. All you guards look alike to me.
Yeah, that's so fair. It's the helmets.
Yes.
Well, thank you, and we'll make sure to turn off the lights when we're leaving.
Oh, it's no worry. She turns around and goes back into her office.
Wyatt's going to message Velum. Are you out?
While that conversation was happening, could I have looked at the book she was reading and then creaked open the other door in this room and then gotten out? Just to see what's in there?
Yeah, I don't see why not. You open up the book that she was reading, and it's some kind of fictional book. Nothing that you recognize. Just seems like general fodder. Probably by like Daniel Metal instead of Danielle Steele. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Steve Queen. I don't know. But you open up the other door here, and it leads into what is quickly evident to you as someone's living quarters. It's like it's almost like you open up someone's front door in a way.
Okay. I close that door and I leave hopefully before she comes back in.
No problem.
Wyatt'll
That's good.
walk through the door and hold it open for a little bit longer, hoping that Velum gets through the next door.
She's not watching anyway. She makes her way back. Velum has, I would imagine, made it out before she has to run into him.
Yeah.
Wait, what was her
tap you on
book?
the chest as I walk by.
Did I miss what was on her book? Oh, the
I said it
romance
was just-
book. Yeah, we talked. Never
Yeah.
mind. Sorry.
Yeah, it wasn't anything.
There's romantasy.
Yeah,
Romantasy.
it wasn't anything big.
Right. Okay.
So you find yourselves in a vast library.
This is great. This is exactly what we wanted.
Yeah.
What are the chances of
There's
that?
a big sign on the wall. It says "Heavy fun's not hard if you have a library card."
Oh, points around Velum. Didn't you have a card or something? What was
I hold it up invisibly.
it? Anyway,
We can check out as many books as we want with this.
Oh.
Up to 11.
Well, as many as we want. Up to 11. It's not as
Yeah,
many as we
who
want.
needs more than 11 books?
I don't know. Arlette probably.
These guys, apparently.
Or the yeah.
Yeah, that's how a library works. Then you bring the 11 back and you get 11 new ones.
Okay.
I mean, this is in a house, though, isn't it?
I mean, you can have you can have a library in a house.
Why?
Oh.
Yeah. Man, you guys gotta live a little bit more.
I mean, we had a lot of books at our house, but we didn't call it a library.
Hmm.
Maybe you should have.
We had a lot of
Okay.
drink menus. Does that count?
No.
Okay.
I mean, were they organized?
No.
Were they bound into books?
Sometimes.
Yeah, then getting closer.
Every now and then you get someone that tends the bar that really cares about what they're doing, and then before too long they're either dead or they leave. So
I mean, that sounds like a bartender and a bar more than a library and a librarian, but
same difference.
yeah.
Pick your poison, I guess.
Arlette, are you still holding on to Nova's book?
Yeah, I think she's just been standing with it awkwardly held open the whole time.
As you deactivate your mage site, given that it's not showing anything, you look back down to the book, and the ink has noticeably disappeared from areas where it was filled in. It seems like the ink is drying up very quickly, the ink that was spilling out of it previously. A lot more of the pages appear to be maybe not blank, but less covered.
Hey, it's getting better.
But no response.
No response.
Maybe we used a bottled ink.
Needs a refill.
Maybe there's... No, because Velum's still invisible, so magic is still fine.
You guys both still seem to be guards, so
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
All right. Arlette wants to look around this library for anything that has the king in the title, or the royal line, or something about that.
Give me a investigation check.
Wyatt wants to look for anything that looks like it's bound like Nova's book.
ooh, good call.
Okay. You also give me an investigation check.
I'll go for green flash and magic.
The green flash.
Give me an investigation check.
I got an 8.
8.
Nat 20, baby.
That's good because I also got an 8.
Whoa.
What is your total with the net 20?
25 probably. Investigation. Yeah, 25.
Still wouldn't have been enough to meet Velum's DC.
No. Absolutely not.
Got any books about green flashy things? What was it you were looking for specifically, Wyatt?
Well, I was looking for anything bound. So, not even really looking at titles, I suppose, but looking for anything that looks similarly bound to the style of Nova's book.
Okay. And Arlette, you were looking for things related to the king?
Yeah.
Arlette, you find a section that seems to be about history of the royal lineage. There's a fine amount of books here, but you take one down and start looking through it, and it's just dry information. It's like reading The Perfect Storm. It's just fucking horrible.
It's a textbook of genealogy or some shit.
The worst of it. It's almost like reading the index for a bigger book. It's an awful lot of information that tells you nothing.
Okay.
And General Steve's sixth cousin, fourth removed, was stationed in, and it's just like, wow, what is this? And you go through a couple, and it seems to be a lot of this. It's almost like it's just clerical notes that someone painstakingly took the time to copy out in like priest levels of fineness.
Yeah.
And Wyatt, you start looking for books that are bound, similar to Nova's, and you got a nat 20, but so I'll just give it to you.
I find all no books.
No, you take the book from Arlette as she gets lost in the weeds of the local phone book, and just so you have the reference there in front of you. As you're walking around, you keep glancing back at Nova's book, and you notice the ink on it is coming and going. It's almost like you're playing hot and cold. And as you're walking around, glancing back at the book and looking at the other books, you see some that are similar, and you go back and forth holding onto this book after noticing the ink's coming and going, and eventually it leads you to a book that looks as identical as it could be. The one on the shelf looks like it's new, but you would imagine it's the same book, and you take it down from the shelf, and holding them up next to one another, the ink on the Nova book that you had is gone, and it just looks like a weathered version of the one you hauled off the shelf.
Can I flip through the other one?
Yep, it's totally blank.
And nothing else in ours now?
No, yours is totally blank as well. It looks like it did when Nova first gave it to you.
Interesting. Wyatt will take both, and go to like some kind, like, you know, in a library, that center section with all the tables and stuff like that for reading and research and that, and kind of just like lay them side by side and look around. Found something wherever everyone is.
Arlette drops the incredibly dull book in frustration and wanders over to Wyatt.
Velum puts the coloring book away because it's the only thing that had green in it.
Which crayon tasted the best? Which color?
Lime, clearly.
Yeah.
No, sorry, grape.
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you mean raisin?
No raisin. As I was walking around, I noticed Nova's book was like, you know, like almost crap, yeah.
The library cat attack.
Oh, of course, yeah. Why does it have a little hook hand?
In the bookstore.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. As I was walking around, Nova's book was like the ink was like a tide, but got stronger, or you know, in certain areas of the library that as I was walking around. And then I found this book and like plops it down next to it. Looks identical. Looks like the same book.
Do you want to try and write in it?
Yeah.
It's all yours, Velum, if you want to write.
Oh, all right.
Are you writing in the new one or the old one?
I was gonna write the new one, right? That's the one we don't know if it works.
Yeah.
But flip to the old, flip to the same page in the old one.
Okay.
See what happens. I'm gonna write, "Sup Nov, you up?" Gotta add to it every time, right?
It's very strange because as you pick up the quill, it disappears. And as you touch it to the book,
oh no,
it also disappears. But you continue writing, and you because it's easy to do as it appears on the other book as you write it. And then you see it slowly fade away. And as you take your hand up from the page of the new book, you see it fading away as well.
Well, I think we found the connected book then.
Interesting.
I grab a book and I walk away from the table. And Wyatt, you write something in your book now.
Okay. And Wyatt will write down Velum. he was gonna write something mean, and he wrote Velum, and then he just stopped. He's like, no, just Velum.
Velum, you see your name appear in the book you took.
Yeah. Okay. I come back.
And then it appears a second time. And then more words start to come in. Velum, are you just practicing your handwriting? What is going on?
I run back.
Wyatt, you also see that appear.
That wasn't me. I wouldn't say, Velum, are you practicing your own handwriting? Because that would be weird.
Okay, so...
Actually, Velum, I'm going to say you laid the book down because it was invisible while you were holding it.
Okay. Yeah.
So you didn't write this, Velum?
No. I left you the pen.
Wyatt writes Nova ?
You see ...
Oh.
Who else would it be?
Oh, that means we have to wait, and when those dots disappear, the message shows up.
You just see a circle.
Yeah.
It appears in both books at the same time.
Ooh.
Okay, so now we've got 3 books that are linked.
Yeah.
What do we write?
Oh, you're where we are.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Velum and Wyatt are just like, well,
What do we need almost for? We found the library.
I feel like Arlette smacks Wyatt out of the way.
A girl responded to us.
What do we do? Arlette, do you want to write? Do you want to communicate what's going on?
Sure. Arlette grabs the quill and the book from Wyatt, and starts just like, it's understandable. She's like, in city, in castle, nobody here. In church, found library. Ideas?
Yeah.
The ink fades away, and it takes a little while, but a message comes back and says, you can write out full sentences if you would prefer. We don't need to be... Anyway, she doesn't write There's another moment as that fades away, and another message comes in. Which castle? The king's?
The king's castle in the world that you dropped us in, which we think is not the world that we were born in.
It comes up, another message comes up. Huh, that's new. Is there any sign of the king?
There's no sign of anybody, but an old lady told us they were in church, and it doesn't seem derelict.
Well, the king has seemed to have become very religious as of late, at least in our world. I don't know where you are.
That's
Maybe it's time to go to church?
What's the like?
Yeah, same.
What do you think the like? I'm not big on the whole religion thing. What do you think the like consequences of launching an attack on the king in a church would be? Feels pretty classic, right? Feels like a classic thing to do.
Consequence of what? Sorry, I was reading chat.
Wasn't talking to you, God.
Actually, I mean, you might be talking to God.
Shit, you're right.
It's me, Morgan Freeman.
Yeah. What do you think the old?
I feel like we need answers from the king.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you doing? And how do we get home? And
You up?
did you fuck up the world? And
Oh, yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Why is magic only allowed to some people?
Why is the garden so clean?
Why is the garden so clean?
Yeah. Do you
Why doesn't
remember
everybody have
Nova?
libraries?
Right, because Nova knew. So
Do you?
complicated.
I'll write in the book. Nova, do you want us to bring you up to the king? Should we say hi?
I stop doing ... as soon as I see you start writing.
Was your quill not working right? Why is there these dots constantly appearing? Bring me up if you want.
Wyatt writes in like the most chicken scratch handwriting. Hello, this is Wyatt. The dots just mean that, someone is writing something. Okay, goodbye. Signed, Wyatt.
It's like your uncle sending you a message on Facebook.
Yeah.
Okay, hi Wyatt.
Wyatt's like about to write something.
Signed, Nova.
Okay, well,
Okay.
a lot of questions for the king. They're in a church. Probably easy to find that, right?
I guess. I don't know much about churches.
Yeah.
I mean, they're usually pretty big. So
Yeah.
have like,
Money.
grand entranceways.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, money too, but.
Okay, well, so we're not. What's our strategy here? Walk in, demand answers from the king, or wait it out?
Maybe just poke our heads in and see what's up in church. If everybody in the whole castle is there, like what's going on?
Oh yeah, maybe some ritual.
I mean, there's also some like war crimes that could happen there too, if you guys really want. But
Yeah.
Are you
bar in
offering,
front of
or
the
are you
door,
saying
light it
that?
on
Oh, right.
if we don't want to talk to anybody,
Well,
they're
let's
gonna write a convention about me. I'm pretty sure. Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, we can find out. At least find out what they're doing there, and then make our plan based on that, I suppose.
Grania is rolling dice for me.
All right. Well, Velum, you probably have a better eye for finding a church.
I mean, sure. Let's go church looking.
Is it too obvious if we ask the old lady?
Yeah, we can find it.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find it. It's probably one of the bigger. It might be like the old wing. I'm sure it's probably in the old side of the castle.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Grania
agrees. It's giant.
Yeah.
Shy just behaving like a cat in the background is kind of just knocking shit off shelves.
Do you frig off? Jeez. Why goes over, picks it up. That old lady probably has to restock these. Her back's probably shot.
Shy just looks at you and goes,
All right.
Well, do we want to find any other books before we leave though, and check them out of the library appropriately, or steal them
for anything on Stilben? Was it Stilben?
Yeah.
Or was it Cragbin? I can never remember.
Now I
don't
remember.
I think it was Cragbin. I think Stilben was the critical
roll one. Okay, Cragbin.
Yeah. It is Cragbin. Yeah. I wrote it down.
Yeah. Okay.
The suffix ben means something. I don't remember what it is.
A mountain.
Really?
I think. Or a glen and ben. Yeah, bens are mountains. Yeah. The glen is the opposite of that. Oh, Ben is also in chat. Like Ben Nevin. And
in Gujarati, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, it is an honorific for females meaning sister.
Oh, okay. Great. You're a mountain, Ben. All right, should we...
I'm a what?
Should we, onwards, I suppose, right? Oh, wait, no, wait, the books. Justin forgot what we were doing. Who's that? Should we look for a book on your home, Arlette, or anything? Or
Can't hurt.
under the sea, probably? Not under the sea, under AC. Not under AC. Under the letter C. White walks away.
I'm just gonna roll. Sorry. Mid yawn. Do you want to help me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I help for triple advantage?
I got a natural 1 and a natural 20.
Let's go. Bam.
What are you looking for?
Information about my hometown.
Okay. You go back to that cart of books there, and you find like a little cheat sheet of how the books here have been organized, and you start to look for like geography and like the obvious things, and there's you find a fairly small section that immediately looking at it doesn't seem like it has any actual books on geography. There's no, you would almost expect to find like scrolls or like larger rolled up maps and things in a section like this, but it just seems like a collection of smaller books, like randomly arrayed, and some of them look familiar. And you look and you start to find books that you recognize, like to the point of you open up a cover and there's a message or like a little drawing or a page you remember being bent. There's 5 or 6 books here at a quick glance, just looking through them, that are 100% from your town. They don't seem to have, like, they're not all the same meaning. One of them is very clearly someone's personal journal. One of them is the same book that the old lady was reading, not that you would know, but it's just a random romance fiction romantasy thing. One of them is like a ledger from the main store, but it's in this big leather bound otherwise empty book. It's very strange, but there's nothing like written about your town, but this so-called geography section appears to contain books from your area where the little cheat sheet said that books about your town would be.
Guys, I didn't think we'd find anything except, like, I don't know, maybe a book that mentioned my town existed on the forest that people take the trees from, but there's not that. There's something weirder. There's like books from my town. And I flip one open and I'm like, this is where where my neighbor's dog chewed it. Like
That's-
that kind of from my town, not just like the same book.
You remember
Or, like, the
on the
same
day
book.
that the royal guards attacked your town, that they had begun hauling the books out of all of the buildings there and lighting them on fire, but it seems like they didn't burn everything.
So wait,
Because there's clearly books here that you would have expected to have been destroyed that day.
does that mean that your town here suffered the same events, or does that mean that the knights that went to your town took those books, traversed through a king portal, and brought the books back here to this?
Are we sure that magic is as hidden here?
I don't know for certain.
I don't know what's going on. I thought the guards burned all the books they could find in town.
Right.
In our world. Maybe in this world they weren't so angry and they brought some back. I have no answers.
That's confusing.
Oh, we could ask the king when we meet up with him.
Let's go to church.
Wait, should we take those books?
Yeah, I was gonna say before that, I open the bag of holding and just go to shelves and just start throwing books into it to see if I can fill it up and be like, Arlette, I have a library for you, and I give you the bag of holding full of books.
Velum, give me a perception check as you do that.
Oh God. That's a nat 1.
No.
A lot of books went in the bag.
Yep. Perfect. Glad we can look at them later.
Nothing to think about there.
Nope. I will never come up again.
Yes, man, yeah. Yes, try it. We're going.
You're right.
Why is Granny just looking at the wall back there?
Because she's a cat.
Yeah, there's clearly a ghost in that room right now.
Yeah.
You can't see her on that frame. Can you see her on this frame? No. Sorry, stream. Oh, there we go. Just.
This is were you talking about me?
All right. Snake us to snurch, I suppose.
Snake is a snare. You leave here and you're
Oh, why turns out the lights?
I look for a map on the wall that says you are here to see if I can figure out where the church is in this.
Little
Yeah,
pamphlets.
where's the emergency evacuation route?
Where's the muster point?
Muster point. Yeah, you gotta look.
you look around and you get the feeling that this place is not up to code.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Yeah, wild.
Tourist
They have the
season, we're
money.
gonna be lost.
Yeah. They could have renovated this place several times over.
Well, they did.
There's so many
Yeah. What are my
OSHA
taxes going to?
violations as you look around. Like there was no fire extinguisher in by the fireplace.
Wild.
Least of all, a proper ABC fire extinguisher, as you would expect to find in a kitchen.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what is this? A living area off to the side of
Yeah, that's wild.
of like an assembly occupation. This is just what is going on here. Was there even a fire rated door?
It was
Anyway,
well greased.
suddenly
so
I'm
you
at
could
work.
Egress very easily.
You would think
we
the city ordinance.
we leave.
yeah. Let's go find some church.
You leave the library and you are back out underneath the upper tier in the lower tier covered section of the garden. There is the well-traveled section that you're on the side of. There are 2 more doors over to your left. Then there is the slightly less traveled looking area on the other side. And there's also still upstairs. What would you like to do?
Church has got to be ground floor, right?
I mean,
That's
Probably.
accessible, right?
higher up, closer to God.
Yeah, that's where where the
God?
offices would be for
Oh.
the Pope,
Okay.
I think.
Listen, you're the expert.
Yeah, absolutely, I am. So it's definitely on the ground floor.
Okay.
I mean, we're here. We might as well check these 2 doors, right?
We may as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was talking to chat. What are you doing?
I'm gonna check the 2 doors that are right next to us here.
Sure. The center door, well, I call it center, but it's the left one is more off to the side. The other ones are closer together, but to the right. So the one that is in between the other 2, the so-called center door, is locked. And there is a window there, but there's it's not frosted, but there is a curtain drawn. You do see a slight amount of light behind it, and the
Can I interrupt you?
yeah.
Is our mage hand? That's line of sight, right? Can I
Well,
put
let
my
me
mage
give-
hand on the other side of the window and pull the curtain open for me?
Can I use my 2 mage
Something I-
hands?
Something I never thought about.
I think that's true.
A point you choose within range.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, I don't think you even need to see it. It just needs to be within 30 feet of you.
Perfect. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my mage hand on the inside of that window and pull the curtain open. And then an invisible face is gonna look through the glass.
You see your reflection. No, you're an anti-vampire.
Reverse vampire.
I don't know why that got me so good.
I want to give you blood.
What type are you? I am O negative.
Great, I'm AB positive.
I be positive we could be friends. I don't know what's happening right now.
Yeah.
This looks like it's kind of similar to the library section you were just in, but this looks to be it's not quite as ornately decorated on the walls in here, but there is like a desk when you come in, and there is the vestibule area type thing is much shorter, smaller. It's definitely a check-in type of area beyond this door here.
Check in. Another reception. Think it's a church reception?
So many reception. Well, it could be.
Churches are pretty open, aren't they? As like a
I mean, I think so. I don't go a whole lot, so
We once broke into a church.
above table. The church here worships the king, right?
Yes.
Okay. Maybe it'd be closer to the center of the castle and the like throne or something.
Right. Oh, that makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Church throne room. Yeah. And the king is like seated up on the throne, and everyone eats a biscuit. What's the? Do they still give money? That's wild. This whole situation. So we're paying taxes and they're giving money. They're donating to the church.
Yeah. I think that's called a tithe. A tithe. You have tithes and taxes. Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's awful when the church and state are the same thing.
Listen, I'm a thief, and I think I've gotten into the wrong
actually
business.
exactly what a tithe is. 1/10 of annual produce or earnings, formerly taken as a tax for the support of the church and clergy. Wow, that is exactly correct.
Velum found one book in the
a dictionary.
It's right here.
It's invisible still.
Right.
Yeah.
Wild that a tithe is 1/10, and I don't know.
Traditionally, it's also colloquially used to just mean like when you tithe something to the church.
Yeah, to pay
like
or
any
give
donation.
as a tithe.
Right.
Yeah.
He tithes 10% of his income to the church.
We've got an old family story about one of my great uncles who did donate a set percentage of his income to the church, to the Catholic Church specifically, for a very, very, very long time, like decades of his life. And then he finally got the opportunity to go to the Vatican and see it. And he was like very looking forward to obviously seeing what a wonderful, like, blah, 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 blah. Comes back. He goes, I'm not giving them any more money. They're good.
They're fine, actually.
That's the exact response I was expecting.
Yeah.
Fun fact, the word tithe in Old English just literally meant 10th.
There you go.
Checks out.
Makes sense.
How many different things is our podcast at this point?
We haven't even brought up household appliances this time.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Listen, we'll save it for the next episode. I'm more into solar panels now.
I can be here for that.
You guys leave. You looked at the center door here. It looks to be another reception type area, with another door beyond it and a desk. You go to the third door. My God. You open it up, and as soon as you do, you get the smell of bread and baked goods. And as you go in, there's a fairly large. Again, it is like a vestibule area, but it's not like a desk registration area. It's very large and very open. And as you open up the door, you notice it is a bit wider than the other one, the other two. And there's a big table off to your right. It's empty at the moment. You can see an open archway going into another room where there appears to be a couple of fireplaces lit back there. You can see one cauldron that has steam going up through it. There's nothing in the other two fireplaces that you can see as you looking through the back there. Again, there's nobody here, but there doesn't seem to be anything in any of the cooking apparatuses that are in this room. As you look around, it's not just fireplaces. There's like a massive stone ovens with big metal doors on the fronts of them. None of them are currently lit, but the three fireplaces are lit up. There's like one central one that has an absolutely massive another one of these wrought iron racks in it, and you see that the cauldron is hanging down on it, but there's all kinds of little spots where you can see things can hang onto it and go into other sections of it. It seems to be a very high-end kitchen, something that Velum would have seen before, but probably didn't take any true interest in, other than they make good food here. And then there's these other two fireplaces off to the side that seem to be like, I don't know, they're air fryer type of deal. They're just they're smaller appliances, but it's a very, very big food preparation area in here. as you go back out through that archway, there is a double doorway on the wall opposite from the doorway that you entered in through. That is closed at the moment, but it is a very wide set of doors.
Before we leave the kitchen, I grab as many spices and cookbooks as I can find.
Give me
Arlette holds open the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Give me.
Can I get help for that?
I will give you help for that, and I need you to give me an what's it called? An investigation check. I'm not giving you advantage because I'm letting you add your baking modifier onto it.
That's
or your cooking modifier.
Oh, that's garbage. My cooking modifier is nothing right now. It's +1. Fuck. 5.
That was with advantage?
I rolled a 2. No, he didn't give me advantage.
Oh.
Cooking to it.
Should have cooked more.
I made a hero's feast this morning.
It's true.
Yeah.
Couldn't
do that every day.
Yeah. I grabbed charcoal out of the fucking fire instead of
it's
spices.
Fucking hot.
Yeah.
No, you get some spices. Nothing super fancy. There's a couple of things there you haven't seen before, and you get a cookbook that is. You see the one like there's this like really big, nice looking one that's on its own stand in like kind of like a central area, and you go to take it and you feel bad. It's like there's a lot of work went into this. You turn the pages and you see there's a lot of notes and different handwritings and stuff, and you're like, that's really nice, but I can't take it. The cook here would miss this deeply. So you open up a drawer and there's like the equivalent of like a mass paper book or paperback cookbook, and you're like, yeah, that'll do.
Baking for peasants.
Yeah.
I like the thought of like Velum being like, "Oh, this book is too nice, I can't take it," and like takes the other one. And he turns around and Wyatt takes the nice one. I'll take it. Fuck it.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't shown Velum to be a man of many scruples, but stealing the handwritten cookbook is where I draw the line, I guess.
Oh well,
you've got a camaraderie.
Yeah,
right.
Now that you're a cook too.
Yeah. Now that you're a chef too.
Yeah, you've got your red seal.
You know what? You take the chef hat.
There you go.
I do. Okay.
It's the classic fucking chef hat. You're ratatouille looking motherfucker if you put this on your head. Not the rat, but the meat puppet the rat controls.
Yeah. No, I put it in my bag. Okay, let's go check out these double doors because that feels churchy to me, to be honest.
That feels churchy.
Which the double doors? Yeah, you open it up. There's a massive like the Grand Hall on Hogwarts type of looking thing. Just a series of tables and benches here. It's just a very large serving area. There's at the ends of these like 3 massive tables that go down this pretty big room. There's one table that's like higher up down at the end, but there's no signs of anybody here. There's a couple of doors leading off on either side of the room further down.
Is there any food around? Is there an apple?
There was an apple in the kitchen.
Mike grabs an apple.
It's a mimic. Oh, no.
Okay, if this is the banquet hall where they eat, you would think the normal parts of the castle should be off
the other end
this
of it.
part, right? Because this is like an everyday spot.
The tracks.
Let's just keep going.
Yeah,
may as well.
Keep on.
Okay, we'll try and Arlette, I guess, if there's any chance of like a sensibility of like one door seems like headed towards the inside, like the interior, or like if there's clearly one that leads to like a hallway or something like that. I don't know.
I won't make you guys roll for any of this. There's 2 doors on either side, like kind of like halfway down this grand hall area. You open up either one of them, and both of them just seem to be like storage areas. One of them's pretty small, but the other one's pretty big. They're just mostly like cleaning supplies types of things. There's one there. The bigger one has like extra chairs, and you can see like almost like a what's it called? Like where you put your towels and stuff. What's that little closet called?
Linen closet.
Linens.
Yeah, it's almost like a linen closet type of thing, but it's all like for tablecloths and doilies and fancy cups and things, whereas the smaller one is more of the cleaning supplies type of thing.
Well, we can clean up.
What the fuck is going on in the chat? No, Lynn Pod. Is your name Lynn? Stay the fuck home.
Bitch.
Get to know the place you're from. We're from Halifax.
From Halifax.
Hi, my name's Splody.
And it's a tragedy.
Don't you fucking look at me.
All right.
Surely not the first time we've quoted all of this on the podcast. So that's
Certainly not.
No.
This
This is the first time we went
podcast
so
is
just
secretly,
off.
it's secretly just a Picnic Face fan podcast. But we only sprinkle it in every once in a while.
Yeah. That's our, the secret clues along the way. It's an East Coast thing, East Coast Canada thing, everyone.
Everybody Google Picnic Face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This feels East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Although Power
No
Thirst
context
was for
pod is
everybody.
fucking right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Power Thirst was for everybody.
Yeah. Power thirst for all. Any of these, aside from linen closets, seem like...
Oh, sorry. They're down at towards the table that's like on a raised platform at the end of it, which is clearly where like the king and the higher ups would be sitting. There's a like an open archway on either side. Slightly before you get there, you go off to one side and it just leads to a very nice bathroom, actual indoor plumbing.
Cool.
There's you got those old school toilets where you have the haul down on a string for to flush them, which are fucking cool. And the other section there leads off into there's another hall. It's a bit of a hallway with another hallway coming off of it. The smaller hallway leads to an area behind the king's table, and it seems to be just like an area where like servants and stuff can bring things to the king without having to go through everybody in the room. This hallway that leads off down to the left, besides having that one that goes down behind the king, leads off into another big room that seems to be it's kind of empty at the moment. There's a lot of chairs and tables stacked off to the side. It seems to be like some kind of another event chamber type of thing. But then there's a couple of doors here that lead off, and you open them up, and again, some of them are just storage areas, but there's a couple there that lead into these smaller hallways that seem to be for like servant hallways.
Right. Velum just seems like your thing. No? Too fancy?
Whoa. I am the fanciest of the lads.
Okay.
Justin, please write it down that the title of this episode is The Fanciest of the Lads.
Fanciest of the lads. Done.
I mean, yeah. Did you say at the end of this main tunnel? Main hallway? I think we just gotta keep going, right?
Yeah, let's keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it.
I mean, keeping going at this point is going through the servant hallways.
Okay, so that
Yep.
hallway just to kind of okay. Is there? I would love to find a map of this place.
Me
Maybe
too.
in one of those hundreds of books that I threw into that bag. I don't know. I'll be honest, guys. I'm a little bit lost.
Okay.
I'm a big enough man to admit it when it happens.
Great.
We might need to go back and ask Agatha for directions.
Right.
Let's just keep going. We don't need to ask anybody.
Okay.
Arlette, you can turn into like a wolf or some shit, right? Get that snoot going.
Yeah, how does that work?
Start smelling people.
I fear that my rage is not so productive as that.
Oh,
Okay.
You need to like punch something, I guess.
I can so good at scratching, gotten so good at scratching. Can make my feet really big.
Okay.
Move like a bit faster. Hail. Kind of prehensile.
Classic.
Helpful. And muzzle. Not so much the nose though, largely just the teeth, it seems.
Right. Okay.
So
All the better to eat you with.
Yeah.
yes.
Well,
And while this search is annoying, I don't feel especially angry right now.
I'm angry at the amount of money that's gone into all this, really. You know?
There's that. Yeah, this church is probably going to be ostentatious as shit.
Oh, for sure.
There's going to be a big glass fucking thing of the king, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to shoot
Wait, have
that.
we seen big glass thing of the king anywhere?
A big glass thing of the king?
Yeah, some stained glass windows.
No,
Small
you can't
king thing?
dot that off your bingo card.
Damn.
Just
Damn. Okay. Yeah.
You guys keep going through the servant hallways and things.
Yeah.
There's got to be. They got to connect somewhere,
Just
right?
trying to get deeper into the castle.
Honeycomb.
Figure out some like
You make your way through. You eventually come out into a wine cellar, and very near to the wine cellar, you find an area for curing meats, and there's a smoke house thing for curing the meats. There's a room there for Mark Zuckerberg to speak about grilling his meats. Odd reference. That's where my brain went. But you keep going through, and you just come out into. You actually come back out into the library at one point. You turn around and go back, and you find yourselves in the hallways of the area where you first entered the castle.
Oh, massive
God damn it.
loop.
Mm.
Well, maybe this is like a...
first floor done.
Yeah. Maybe it's
Okay,
upstairs.
Yeah, first floor done. All right.
Zug.
Up we go. Second floor, closer to the sky, closer to the king, I guess.
You go
Sure.
up the stairs here. To the left, when you first come up, there is when you first come up to the top of the landing, it's probably like 60 feet wide for 30 feet. No, like 30 feet wide, 60 feet long. It's centered with the garden, the second tier of the garden. This landing is slightly above the level of the garden here. There's a few steps to go back down into this garden. There's a very big circular fountain in the center of this. There is a statue in the center that looks kind of like one of the gold knights that you're after fighting, with a staff of some sort raised up, where the staff is centered with the pool and there's water coming out. There's again, it's very much like a center city park type of deal. There's a lot more flowers up here. Again, there's seems like another well, but it's just like a smaller fountain here where you can see the indoor plumbing outdoors, where there's fresh water constantly flowing in and out of this. It looks like an area where they fill up watering cans and shit. The fountain itself, in the bottom of it, it looks like at first that it's gold, but it's just filled with gold coins at the bottom of it. But behind you on this landing as you come up, there is a bit of a wider staircase that goes out on an angle as you go up, and a much larger landing up top again, where you can see some columns coming down underneath what seems to be yet another level up above with these massive windows. There's just beyond those columns, underneath the area with the big windows, you can see another big circular arched door. You can see in through the tops of some of these very tall windows that are next to the door. You can see these like giant chandeliers hanging up in there. It kind of looks like a ballroom. There's no sign of any movement in there. You can see it goes on for quite a while. Back up on the roof of it, there's a lot of glass sections in the roof. There's it is just filled with light in there. It's very, very bright. Directly across from this landing that you're standing on the other side of the top tier garden is another similar sized landing, but it seems to be more squarish, and on the right hand side of it, compared to where you're looking at it, there is there's one that you can see, massive like Gothic arch metal door, very ornately decorated, and like a handle on it that's probably like 6 or 7 feet high, like a handle to open it, that is just sparkling in the sunlight here. Again, being in this garden, you get this general like almost nostalgic feeling of, oh, it's a nice summer day.
Well, at least it's a good day out.
Was it a nice summer day before we got into the garden?
It did feel like a nice summer day down in the garden. Kind of
You're having trouble remembering a day that wasn't a nice sunny summery day.
Damn, how long have we been here?
If only we had some like violins that we could frolic through on this nice.
Fuck yourself. Dearest gentle listener. Good callback.
I can't remember Velum, to be honest with you.
Yeah. That feels weird, but I like Gothic architecture. That feels like the right direction to go.
Well, I mean, that big church energy, right?
Yeah, right?
Yep.
Gaudy, lots of money.
Big energy.
Yeah. I toss a copper coin into this fountain because that's good luck.
It clashes horribly with the gold.
Yeah. 100%.
You see it, and as it settles, like goes back and forth as it hits the water and falls down, and as it hits a gold piece there, it kind of shifts a slight bit, and a gold piece comes and falls on top of it.
Well, that's unbelievably rude. I walk away from this rude fountain.
Do we think how? I desperately don't want to draw attention to ourselves before the moment that we need to draw attention to ourselves, but I do want to just shoot this statue. If I'm being honest with you,
I feel you.
Yeah.
Let's shoot it on the way out.
Okay. Well, we'll take a little shot at the way out, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Gothic archway, probably.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You get up here and onto the landing on the other side of the garden here. The doorway is wide open on either side. These matching massive, ornately detailed metal doors that look incredibly heavy. On either side of them, there are these gigantic stained glass windows, again with the pointed tip Gothic arch shape to them all. The roof here has the same shape. It's the only part of the roof that looks different from everything else. Again, leaning into this is the new section of the castle here. You look in through the doorway and you can see a very large church gathering. There is easily 200 people sitting down in here. There is one person stood up in the front, wearing what looks to be like a dressed down in terms of armor, but dressed up in terms of what a priest would be wearing. They look like one of the gold knights without all of the armor on. They still have like the pauldrons on their shoulders, and he even has the helmet underneath his left arm as he's walking back and forth, and you can see him like addressing the crowd. And it seems to be a very tall man. There's no sound whatsoever. You cannot hear anything that's coming from inside the church. You can see the man at the front goes back to the podium and kind of sits down the helmet, raises both of his hands, and watches everybody stands up. And everybody has these books in their hands, and they're looking down and looking up. You can see a choir up to the front right of the church here, looking up behind the man at this podium in the center stage, for lack of a better term. There is this what looks to be a continuation of the ornate detail work in the doors on the front here. But as you look closer, there's a man sitting down to an organ, and all of the ornate piecework on this back wall that matches these doors on the front seems to be built into the organ itself. And in between those, there is a singular circular glass stained glass window.
Is it of the king?
No, it's that like vaguely sun-shaped symbol.
Father! No. IT crowd reference.
What's his name? Matt Perry?
Matt Berry.
Matt Berry.
Yeah.
Matt Berry. He just walks out of the church.
You are the cheekiest bastard of New York City. That guy. Yeah.
He has a fish tank in his hands as he walks out.
Fuck you.
I have a boyfriend. Fuck you. I don't even remember which show that is.
Snuffbox.
Fuck. I feel like everything he touches turns to gold, let alone...
Truly. What a dude.
Getting back to the game here before we go off on yet another tangent. What would you like to do standing in front of the entryway to this church event?
I shoot the king. No, I don't. Wyatt wants to look at everyone else. Okay, so what? Do we just want to listen in, or... I don't hear anything.
No, I think this feels magical of sort. Keep the sound in.
Right.
do we want to?
Oh, like we did that time in the forest or whatever. Or no, we were
Yeah.
stuck in that time in the forest, I should say.
Yeah. Do we? I mean, I don't even know if we could sneak in here. I feel like this is a door that if I try and open, even invisible, somebody will see.
The door is open,
Oh,
like wide open.
do you want to sneak in the back?
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can't even hear Arlette now.
Yeah, she's so quiet.
It's affecting Arlette.
Pretend we're late.
Oh, pretend we're late? Yeah, we could do.
Just like duck in the back of church.
Yeah.
There are some people who are stood up at the back of the church as they would, but you can see some empty pews towards the back.
All right, do we want to stand up at the back, see what it's all about?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. I guess we're always ready, because no matter what we do, if something terrible happens, which is our luck. So, going in, we know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, we got this. Here we
Thanks.
go.
Shai also agrees.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are
I mean,
entering?
I could probably walk up to the organ and just be like, "It's like my turn to play." If you guys
Oh.
want.
How
You're
would
invisible still.
Yeah.
No, actually.
You could go up
It's
and
gonna
help
be some real magic.
the organ.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great, actually.
You play Oath to Order and
Yeah.
summon the 4 giants. Oh wait, no, you guys are out of stuff now. So you guys are entering the church then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you cross over the threshold of the doorway here, you get that same feeling as if you're walking through something. There's some vague resistance that Velum felt like when you walked through the anti-magic.
I knew this was gonna happen.
As soon as Patrick said it, I'm like,
I know,
fuck.
I was like, fuck. I was like, I knew we should have checked the door first.
But nothing happens. You have that feeling, but nothing outwardly is apparent to you as you go through this odd resistance. But as you pass through it, you hear this crowd of people singing some religious hymn and being led by this seemingly armored priest in the front. There seems to be some kind of a visual what's the word?
Component.
Not glitch, not bug, like a
Delay.
no, that's just my brain. When something looks the way it's not supposed to, but it looks like the church is built as you walk into in such a way that the person at the podium appears bigger than they are.
Like an optical illusion.
That's the term. Thank you. It seems to be some kind of an optical illusion where the man at the podium is larger than they are, just with whatever way this has been engineered. You get into a pew, and if you'd like, there's some books here. You can pick them up and pretend that you're singing along.
Yeah.
Can I hum a counter charm
Ooh.
to whatever this singing is
Ooh.
That's
for
fucking
my
great.
companions next to me?
That's a goddamn great idea.
That's a feature I have.
Yeah, read out to me that feature you have.
As an action, you can perform until the end of your next turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet that can hear you gain advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. We also can't be frightened from Hero's Feast, but
Yeah.
I'm worried about the charmed part of
Hallelujah.
this oration.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, exactly. Just off enough that it's like we're in a little bubble of our
There
own.
Instead of-
was a secret chord that Velum sang to fool the Lord.
Yes.
But you don't really believe in magic, do you?
It goes like this. The fourth, the fifth, but Velum sings the fifth, the fourth.
12 eldritch blasts from my hip.
It's a strange and broken spell. I don't know. Yeah, you can do that 100%. Sing your counter charm.
Yeah.
The hymn goes on for probably another minute or so as everyone sings along. No one really pays any mind to you as you Arlette and Wyatt and Wyatt all appear as more guards, and you can see other guards dispersed throughout. There are people here who are dressed slightly different from everybody else. It seems like they're dressed in different colors to the point that you can tell that they are from not I forgot the name of my own city.
Arborstone.
Thank you. Yeah, you can tell that they're not from Arborstone, but they're clearly royals from or upper crust from elsewhere. Not too many of them. Mostly you see the colors of Arborstone around, which seem to be gold and more gold and white. And everyone starts to sit down as the hymn ends, and you hear the organ go on for a few more moments, and then just peters out. You see the man in the front picks up the helmet underneath his left arm again, steps out around the podium. Ah, so the faithful are not the only ones drawn by truth tonight. He holds out his right hand and points directly at the three of you.
Wyatt looks behind.
Wyatt gives you a wave. He turns and addresses the crowd. Do you hear them, my children? The sound of rusted steel and righteous confusion. The last gasp of a world that still thinks it deserves to continue as it is. He looks back at the three of you again. You arrive believing you are interrupting something. But no, you are arriving precisely on time. I was just explaining to them, and he points to the rest of the crowd, what the old gods never had the courage to say out loud. That suffering is not a failure of the world, it is its design. They prayed for mercy, they prayed for justice, they prayed for heroes. And what did the heavens send? He looks back to the three of you. You. Adventurers, survivors, weapons pointed in whatever direction feels most convenient. You cut down monsters and call it balance. You topple so-called tyrants and leave power rotting in the streets behind you. You win and the world learns nothing. He steps down from the altar and you see this, what you thought was an optical illusion break. He's just a very large person. He is probably about, like, proportion-wise looks totally normal, but as he steps down from the altar, you can tell this man is probably like 8 feet tall. Muscles very evident even from the, like, just these priest vestments that are hanging loosely around him. He steps down from the altar and starts walking down towards you in the center aisle. But I listened. I learned that pain is the only language this world speaks fluently, so I became its translator. These people did not follow me because I promised them paradise. And as he starts walking forward slowly, you see everybody turning to watch. No one turns their head to look back to where he's headed. They continue to watch him. I promised them an ending. An end to the lie that tomorrow will be better if we just spill a little more blood today. Look at them. They are not weak. He's pointing out towards the crowd around you. They are finished being betrayed. And you still believe the story where you win and everything heals behind you. It doesn't. It never has. So go on, draw your weapons, fulfill your role, prove to them that the world's only answer to conviction is violence. He spreads his arms out. Or walk away. Let me finish my sermon. Let them choose a future that doesn't require heroes to survive. Because make no mistake, if you strike me down here in front of them, I won't become a martyr. I'll become proof. And that's where we're going to end the session.
Wyatt looks at Arlette Velum. I think he's talking about someone else.
I didn't interrupt shit.
I whisper, "Can you guys see me?"
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yet another gold dick.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe King Gold Dick, but
I didn't want to interrupt, but my Wyatt move, I want to toss my apple and then just shoot through the apple.
That's such a Wyatt thing. Yes, 100%.
Hell yeah. I assume big fight next session.
No, nothing.
No? Okay, we'll talk it out.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
He's talking
we
about
can talk
someone
our way
else.
out of this. This is not us.
Let's not even talk about us.
I mean, he gave you the option. He said you can walk away.
I mean, he did really call us out though there too. Like,
But like in a
heroes
kind of
killing monsters. Have we even killed any monsters?
killed one monster. I'd call those knights monsters. That's
Well, I mean, you did kill monsters in Silvistead, and you did
I think we ran
topple
away.
a
I don't think we
tyrannical.
actually killed any of the monsters in Silvistead.
You thought about it.
Yeah, we totally did.
You thought about it.
We thought about it.
You definitely did topple what you probably thought was a tyrannical figure in out in the public square there, where you left people rotting in the streets.
Right.
That was their fault.
Oh, there was a
Not the
chair.
people's fault. The tyrannical monster.
We did fight a chair
That's
once.
nothing.
That was stuck down though, so I don't know if that.
It
counts.
wasn't a chair.
Hey, thanks. Marina has coffee for the raid. We appreciate it. Go
You're
check
best.
out.
We love you.
Cool Canadian artist writing rad music, doing Foley and stuff, sound design, all the cool stuff, all the stuff that's just lives in my brain. I love it. I love talking about it. I love hearing it. We will be back. When will we be back? In 2 weeks, right? 2 weeks, baby. To continue onwards and do what Wyatt has been saying the whole time: kill the king. This was a fun one, though. Lots of little mysteries. The books.
Yeah.
What's going on with the
good.
books? It's wild.
It's fun to root around.
I
What's going
almost
on here?
mentioned when you guys got back to the servants' quarters. It took everything in me not to mention you guys didn't go on the other side of the lower level. I was just like, just go upstairs, please. Just go upstairs.
We found it. We found what we were looking for. Listen, we would have eventually asked Agatha. Agatha, where the fuck is the church?
Yeah.
Then she would have revealed herself to be a mimic, just like the apple.
So I'm throwing that apple at the king, so it's all good. Incroyable. Let's do a thing.
Incredible.
Incredible.
What
Are
is
any
this, mothership?
of our friends? Hey, yeah, we've got a couple friends online. Great. So we'll be back with Silvistead in 2 weeks to continue this little story. We're back tomorrow night for the vast reverb, as we're also in a fight. Probably, most likely. Spoiler alert: it's probably going to be a fight. As some beloved NPCs are surrounded by baddies that have been previously found out to be undead. So that's fun. So that's tomorrow night. We are back. I don't think anything's happening the following week. I think it's just a quiet week. We have podcast releases. I've been re-releasing remastered episodes of our podcast, where I'm going to take all the podcast audio, put it back with the VOD, and then put those back online, just for a clean cut listen for anyone who watches the videos and stuff like that on YouTube. Quiet little week. That's right. What else?
I like that we got raided, and the music you have on currently sounds like something from Arc Raiders.
It's true. It does sound like Arc Raiders. Hey, we've got a Discord. If you're gonna shill art, just don't go there. if you're a real artist, we love you. Please.
Yeah.
Or anyone else, by all means. We've just had a lot of bots, and I keep banning them. What else? We've got cool merch. You can rep some rad No Fame merch. I'm sure. Hey, Marina, that's very kind. Thank you so much. If you're a bot, fuck off. Yeah, thanks, guy. Otherwise, check out anything we have going on with our podcast there. Like this show, Silvistead, or The Vast. We played some Pirate Borg. We played some... God, we've played a lot of systems. We've done a lot of stuff. And it's all out there to check out. But yeah, we are going to raid. Our friend, Chosen Droid, is online right now, playing some Deadlock, which looks like a hero shooter from the looks of it, that I can see. So stick around for that, and otherwise, we will see you in a couple weeks. Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I love you.
Bye.
Bye.